What's good, folks? Welcome to another week, another edition of Don't Cancel the Culture podcast. And we got a year wrap-up show today. We're going to talk about all the craziest things. We're going to be using a meme calendar loosely to talk about everything that happened this year that was kind of crazy. But first thing first, we're going to let you know who's here tonight. Pass over to my dog.
Yo, this your boy TK Money checking in. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, which is at TK_money. And make sure you check out the Veterans Media and check out Don't Cancel the Culture podcast.
Do that.
Hey y'all, it's me, Lisa Lee. Don't forget to follow me at attractive_smiley. And you also can follow my business page at C_more_creations.
Do that. And it's your boy Stacy. You already know where to find me on the daily right here, posting right here, man. So how you guys week has been? Matter of fact, how you guys year has been? You feel me? Since we coming to
a lot of ups and downs, but at the end of the day, we made it. We made it.
Yeah, that's a given.
And that is truly a blessing because we see all the craziness that is taking place every single day. And yeah, so we're blessed.
Definitely blessed, man. What's up with you though?
Yeah, man. Been chilling, trying to stay safe, trying to stay out of these crazy people way.
Listen, it's full-time job right there.
Yeah, bro. But other than that, man, maintaining, trying to get this money.
That money.
Yeah,
ooh,
man.
Money.
Trying to get this money.
Get that bread. But yeah, man, it's not trying to stay out of these people's ways. Trying to stay safe is a full-time job nowadays with that Omicron, or the black people say that Omarion, going so crazy right now. It'll ruin a lot of people Christmases and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's so sad.
That shit right there really made things different. The thing about this damn pandemic is like you gotta think twice before you do anything. You gotta think twice. The most normal things, you can't even consider that. So seeing someone you haven't seen in a long time, you can't hug them, no none of that shit, cause man, you might. That's like suicide. Or
and it's so sad
for your family members, like you go home to or whatever like that. Like, you can't even think twice. Well, you have to think twice about every single thing you do.
Mm-hmm. And that's so sad because it's like all people, in a sense, we are touchy-feely, especially for people who are loved ones.
Yeah. So,
you want to embrace or hug or greet anybody. Most people, they either give you a kiss on the cheek, they give you a hug, they give you a handshake. And this year and last year as well has taught us that's unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
So it's like, what are you supposed to do?
You truly love your people, you got to stay away from them. It's the craziest shit ever.
That's the hardest thing to do.
It's the craziest shit ever, like, man. But I don't know. Especially with like this COVID shit, dog. But that has really been the biggest thing of this past year, that we still in this damn pandemic right here. That right there is the biggest thing we got to deal with.
How much longer y'all think we have?
Forever.
I think this isn't going anywhere.
I think we can just adapt to it, and our bodies may adapt to it over time and stuff like that. They may finally get a vaccine, but I think the COVID has always been, coronavirus has always been here, but it's COVID-19, that strand or whatever, like that's the one that took off and started fucking us up like that. So hopefully it gets more, go back to the point that's containable. It's not this strong, not this infectious, and not this deadly. Hopefully it moves on.
Hopefully, we're gonna keep praying.
Crazy.
But
I'm ready to go back to normal.
I think this is the new normal at this point, man. Shit, I seen a celebrity talking about shit. They love this pandemic shit.
What?
Because they could go out with masks on and stuff.
Oh, hide their identity.
Yeah, they could be back normal again. So they like that shit. But let's go ahead and get into the fun and games. Everything not gonna be fun in games, but listen. So we're going, as you seen on the thumbnail, we're going by a calendar. Loosely from the Shade Room. Shout out to Shade Room. But they give a calendar every month and update that shit. So we're using that to try to remind us what's going on, all the craziness that happened this past year. So for January, we got the insurrection. The insurrection in January. That's January 6th, that date, which was crazy as hell. That's when the Republicans, who were very upset that Trump did not win They all decided to storm the Capitol and bust down the walls and try to take over and go get Nancy Pelosi and all her homegirls, her friends,
and homeboys.
So, what was you guys think when you first seen this shit going on?
I said, "What the hell is going on?
Shut up.
Is this America? Is this the world we live in?"
Yep. Yeah, pretty much.
Where's the respect? Where is the? I don't know. Like, where is
the home training? The home training.
Yes.
These barbaric peoples, these thugs.
That's what they call them. Thugs.
When I first seen it, I was like, I can't believe it. I was like, is this really happening?
Oh, it's happening.
And this happened in January. It started off the year.
Yeah. I was like, damn, this.
Which one's your mic, Lisa? You said it's real loud.
Oh, I'm loud.
Okay.
I just speak loud.
What?
I was like, yeah, man, here we go. But to be honest, this would be the last thing on my mind to see something like this happen.
Especially in the United States.
Yeah, like far as in the U.S., what happened to the security, all the security that they have, you know, the different type of security, far as in the, you know, in the Capitol building, then it was to the extreme where they was looking at ripping up documents and tearing up stuff. It just was like, you can't really say what the hell was going on because you just was like lost for words. Be like, damn, this is what's going on right now.
Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, someone actually got murdered.
Yeah,
somebody died.
Yeah, some chick got a chest blown in. Shot through the chest because she playing too damn much, man. But that shit was very, very interesting. You just would never think that something like that would happen for sure. That's some shit that you really feel. But all right, say this mic loud too. I don't know. The mic so loud. But all right, so that was January. Let's move on to February. February we had the Gorilla Glue girl. This was crazy.
I didn't know that this happened. All right, let's watch it.
It happened a while ago. So we got a Gorilla Glue girl for February.
Hey y'all, for those of y'all let me know, my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, you know, finish it off with a little Got to Be Glue spray. You know, just
fuck.
To keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be Glue spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray. Bad idea. Yo, look, my hair, it don't move. You know what I'm telling you? It don't move.
They made a whole song.
I've washed my hair 15 times and it don't move. Stiff wear. My hair. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If you ever run out of Got to Be Glue spray, don't ever use this unless you want your hair to be like that
forever. So when y'all first seen this shit, what y'all thinking?
I thought it was a joke.
You thought it was a joke?
Yes. I truly thought this was a joke.
I thought it was a joke. Did you really think like that's some crazy shit? First of all, the way she look is fucking is amazing.
Yes. She looks like a cartoon character. Yeah. So I thought.
She look like a weird fucking character. This is crazy.
The eyes that are so big. So I thought she was playing.
Yeah, I mean, but she definitely was not
at all.
And the thing about it is, like, she's explaining these things to us, telling us not to do this. I'm like, I think we all know not to do this.
Right?
Like, I thought that was.
I didn't even know that they had a Gorilla Glue spray. I never knew that.
I knew they had the Gorilla Glue.
The glue, like some tape. They had super glue, right? They have like a super glue adhesive.
I didn't know they had a spray either. But why was she thought it was like Gorilla Snot? That's what she thought it was.
That's probably
and she just went too far off the deep end.
But on the can and everything, it says like don't use it.
You know, some people
unless
thinking like
whatever.
She thought she had a cheat code. She thought she was gonna make this video and
go viral.
And she imagine what she thought. That bitch was laying down all smooth. She thought she was fucking it up. She like, ooh,
she probably was thinking to herself like, I'm gonna have to continue to use it. She probably even touched her hair up with it a couple times.
She like, oh,
she ain't gonna say that part.
It don't move. I thought when she said it don't move was a good thing. When I first seen it going viral, I thought she was bragging like it don't move.
Yeah,
like my hair like is on point type.
But
shit.
You know that's the thing. You know she said stiff wear.
Stiff wear.
Still, you know,
that's what was going on. But
yeah, she was definitely going through it, and this definitely had a lot of people talking because a lot of people was like, "How dumb could people be?" And then people tried to go and use it after that. You know that, like trying to go viral.
Yeah, people kept. We seen the Moron Olympics. It was a lot of Moron Olympics.
Yes,
but this is the first Moron Olympics. It reminded me. Remember that point of time in like the Vine days or the Instagram days when they had like everybody tried to find a retarded man from their crib in the neighborhood to try to go viral.
Trying to pick him and do some stupid junk.
The retarded man. They had the Welvin nigga, the got him. They had who else? They had IJJ Fish, the singing nigga. They had 50 Tyson. I remember 50 Tyson.
50 Tyson.
50 Tyson was that nigga, man. Good? Duo Maxwell was good. Mike Light was good. TS was good. Letitia was good.
Hey,
what's up, everybody?
As you join in the chat, man,
was good.
We talk back to you and all that good stuff.
Y'all can call in tonight if y'all want to.
Well, if you guys don't know, you just joining. This is the 2021 wrap up. This is the long version, the podcast version. We're gonna go and I'm doing a video tomorrow about a top 10 black manosphere, the black male content moments. This shit gonna be crazy. I'm doing a video about that tomorrow. That's a shorter video, but this is one we sit here and talk. Terrence Brown was good, homie. But that was a crazy moment. Let's move on to we had January, February. Let's move on to March.
Oh man. Oh, look at Derrick.
Oh yeah, man. I ain't know if you want your business out there, Mike, because you know HIPAA. But Mike went ahead and said, I don't want you to sue us on no HIPAA violations, Mike.
Nope, you don't need that, Mike.
Mike is he's out with COVID. Make sure you send your prayers out to Mike. He fighting it though. He doing good.
He doing all right.
But so
that's
March,
he's not here tonight. Yeah.
March, Derrick Jackson got exposed. The biggest simp of all time.
Big simp.
Came out and realized he's the biggest Pookie of all. He was the Pookie. He was the Ray Ray. After years of warning women of what not to do, he was simply just saying, "Don't date me." The entire time he was telling women, he was so precise with the things that he was telling women not to do because he knew the playbook.
Yes, he was writing it.
It was all his plays.
He was writing it.
He was writing the playbook.
Yes, and his poor wife.
Yeah, no.
His poor wife that had to sit there and she got roasted the most out of everybody.
Because look at her.
Helmet of salvation.
Because she trusts him.
Look at her.
Yes.
First of all, she don't even look like she have a bra on in this.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with not wearing.
What's wrong with that?
No, not with her breast laid that low.
I mean, yeah.
She don't look like she even had breasts.
But not for television.
Then she wears this on her head and look at him.
It's the helmet of salvation.
And it just looking stupid.
Damn, Lisa.
Looking stupid.
Don't talk about that lady like that. She been through enough.
She's stressed out.
Please.
But this was a crazy thing. So, what do y'all think when this whole thing went down? Chat, let me know what you think too.
So when I first seen this situation happen, okay, so if y'all don't know what happened with Derrick Jackson, he decided that he wanted to date another woman, and then boom, women.
Okay.
No, okay.
And it hits the fan, and yeah, so when it hits the fan, a lot of different women decided to come out and say, "Hey, this is what's going on."
Tasha K tore his ass up,
and she had a clan of women with her to kind of justify and give what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of makes
sure team his ass?
No, like
receipts.
Yes, basically
a lot of receipts, man.
Yeah, so that's what happened. So when I seen the situation, because I was like a Derrick Jackson, I was like, oh, okay, he spoke good, you know. He kind of uplifts women. He's like a Joel Osteen. He gives you feel good messages.
Yeah.
So when it came out and that he did this, and I was like, no wonder.
And the crazy thing is, like 2 weeks before this shit,
I sent you.
She sent us some shit about Derrick Jackson and stuff,
and you said it.
I said, like, man, that nigga know the fuck.
Yeah, we talked about it. If y'all want to go back and watch that, it was early February. If y'all want to go back on Don't Cancel the Culture.
But the biggest thing about this shit is this is when Kevin Samuels was starting going crazy.
Yes.
So Derrick Jackson was trying to fight back, but then once this happened, he just had to accept defeat.
Yeah, and said, I gotta chill.
Because this was someone that they was looking. The women were looking for. Like, this is our guy.
Yes,
Fuck
he
that,
understands that niggas ain't shit.
They wanted Derrick Jackson to be the one to fight against anything Kevin said, but when they ain't had Derrick no more.
Yeah,
that was a loss. That was when they said City Boys up. That was.
Y'all think he can't redeem himself?
He tried. He low-key trying to join the City Boys team. He said some shit like a couple weeks ago or something like, why are women that are single in their bed at 8 o'clock?
Oh yeah. I seen something like that.
And the women was pissed off. They went in on his ass.
They drilled him.
But then he tried to come back and say something like, "Oh, men." Remember when he had came out and act like nothing ever happened before he released this? He came back like the next day, act like nothing ever happened.
Oh yeah, that's when he did the video reacting to himself. Mm-hmm. That nigga does crazy as hell, bro.
How you gonna react to your own fuck up?
I don't know.
He said he gonna do it before y'all do
In
it.
third person.
Yes. Like he just did this. Nigga, that's you.
That nigga's a weirdo.
Nigga, that is you.
That is a weirdo,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
But any more thoughts on Derrick Jackson in March?
How you felt when you seen this?
I wasn't surprised. I just was like, damn. Like, this man giving all these motivational speaks about how to move, and he around here doing the opposite, and that's what a lot of people do. They'll sit up here and be like, oh, this is what you should do, this is how you do it, but they out there living a double life.
Yeah, he did, Tisha. He did do it in front of the side chick house.
Man, Tasha K put on a damn clinic on how to ruin the nigga career. She dummied that nigga out, man.
He was giving a motivational speak in front of her house.
Yeah, but a lot of his videos too.
Yes.
A lot of the videos he did there.
In the front of her house?
In the front of the side chick house.
He was just leaving.
Y'all remember the meme? Y'all remember the Eddie memes?
Yeah.
And they had the one with Derrick Jackson's wife saying like, look at this nigga sitting in the car cheating on me again, recording this video. That shit was funny.
And he was looking at the video out the window. You remember that? That was I like it.
Bro made this video about Derrick he thought he was talking down on women. Listen, man, this nigga here, he's a foul. He's the worst type of nigga. The worst type of nigga. And that be the ones you try to tell chicks to look out for. Like, it be like, dog, we know what he up to. We know what he up to, man. And I was wondering why he was always in his car. Cause he was on the way to get some ass. He was tired of the one he had inside. Oh yeah, you guys, if you guys want to call in tonight, you can call in. I will let y'all know when we gonna open up the lines and stuff. I'll send y'all the link so y'all can hop in and talk shit with us. But we done figure that out. So, all right. So let's move on to what we did January, February, March. The next one is April. That was this quick little shit right here. I can't even play the clip because of copyright reasons. This gonna be real quick. That's when they had the double homicide. That's on the meme calendar. April was so crazy, but also happened. It's also happened towards the end of March. We ain't even talk about that shit. Towards the end of March, this is what we had. I'm gonna pop this up for y'all. Hot girls and the city girls and the icy girls, they thought they was running shit, but then we had this shit that went down and it made the whole world flip upside down. And then the gender war that was already going crazy this past year took a whole new turn when this situation right here happened. Quavo and
Saweetie broke up over.
But the Quavo and the Saweetie breakup, that shit right there made everything go crazy. And then you had the elevator video when no one knew what the hell was going on, man.
Mm-hmm. We see this elevator video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, this elevator video is fucking people up.
Yeah.
Look what happened.
That's when we were trying to break down the whole place. Everybody, rest in peace, John Madden. But everybody was John Madden when this video came out, trying to break down the play-by-play. No, he threw against the wall. Nah, the wall. They had the Call of Duty book. Niggas doing zero in.
The Call of Duty. Ooh, look.
She threw the shoe at her. She swung up. And see, this is so crazy.
Ooh, he like, give me my stuff. Give me my shit.
Yeah.
And you notice he ain't never hit her.
Never hit her.
He ain't never hit her. But you know what that, when you look at that.
He used his strength though.
See? That's what women do. He hit her. He pushed her to the floor. He dragged her.
He did push her to the floor.
We said we have an issue with sound.
What happened?
Oh, they say to fix the sound. I'm not playing sound from the video, but let me make sure we got sound over here testing.
Yo, testing.
Testing.
No, the sound isn't playing from the video.
All right, so I'm not sure what you saying. Fix the sound from. Is our mics bad? Let me know in the chat.
Like you say, getting choppy.
Okay, that was earlier. All right. So this was just a crazy situation. I don't know if the sound is back running smooth. They said we have sound, but this was just a crazy situation, and it really took things to a whole nother notch as far as, like you said, the gender wars, and when it came to putting your hands on people. And we seen that Saweetie was the aggressor, and the craziest thing was how this thing was first put out. The first thing that we seen put out was the initial video when Quavo came diving into the thing trying to get the bag, and they toss him to the floor. A lot of blogs they cut out the part with Saweetie throwing the shoe at him, pushing at him, taking his shit and running inside there. They cut that shit out purposely.
Yeah, I went through that shit.
But that's when we came and found out that this is footage from Saweetie's apartment complex, and Saweetie basically was trying to
fuck his career. She was trying to get the Megan Thee Stallion play. She was trying to run the Megan Thee Stallion play to gain sympathy from her situation so her career could rise. And people was like, hold on. Meg already got us, Saweetie. We definitely don't like your music like that. You are not gonna get us like that too. We could find another pretty girl with bad rappers so we could love. We'll just fuck with Young Miami or some shit. But you ain't finna get us like that. So that was a crazy situation.
This video inside this elevator was crazy though.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Also, Saweetie said she would let men run a train on her. That was crazy too.
Who said that?
Remember when she did that little interview and she was like,
no, I ain't see that.
You remember that interview and it was like the threesome, and she was like,
yeah.
threesome, and she was like, I'll let him pick the guy.
Yeah, I remember.
That's a train. Ain't no damn threesome.
Yeah.
Nobody
Look at you talking about a whole train.
That's a train.
No, she said she would get in the threesome.
That's a train.
That's not a train. It's only 2 people.
That's a train. Was that some mini train or some shit?
A little
mini train.
Well, that's a train. The hell? Man, they said Mike said net Megan Smollett. Yeah, that's what it would have been. Yeah, that's a train. 2 chicks. No, 2 dicks, 1 chick train.
Yeah, train.
What if the nigga was doing? I ain't gonna say that.
Come on.
I ain't gonna say that.
All right, so that was.
I ain't gonna say that.
Where'd she go? So all right, so that was we had January, February, March. Now let's move on. We had April.
May.
Now this situation right here.
This guy.
This is when a rich nigga wants you. But Porsha, they say she backdoored her home girl.
She did.
I ain't really dive too much into this story because I ain't really care too much about the housewife shit. Lisa, can you take it away?
So in this situation, I can't. It wasn't whose ex-husband is this?
Some girl from the housewife shit. I
don't even watch that shit.
I can't remember whose ex-husband it is, but basically one of her friends. This is the ex-husband to one of her friends, and she decided that she was gonna go get married to this guy.
Hey man,
they were on Housewives, and she basically was giving advice to her friend and stuff. You know, like they knew each other, and then boom, this shit comes out.
And then we find out that other girl was cheating the whole time. That's when I started paying attention. So when I found out the other girl was being scandalous, I'm like, oh, you little skeezer. No wonder.
But still, you don't do that as a friend.
Hey man, somebody gotta get this money. That's how she feeling. You throw the bag, I'ma scoop it up. You know, most people date from their circles that they know.
That shit sad.
Well,
that just shows you how much women are not loyal.
They be trifling
to their friends.
Women are hyper. Shit, we knew that. They are. That's the thing about it. Like women are in competition with each other. It's always, especially when the bag is there. Oh, that's how he treats you. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Word of advice. Don't tell all your homegirls everything.
That's how you treat you.
You don't know what they want.
And you cheating on him with the broke nigga?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Scandalous. Yeah, that's when that shit get real over there.
So yeah, that's what happened with this lady. And yeah.
She shot out.
And she pregnant too. And she got pregnant too. Yup.
What?
The one that was cheating. From his ex-wife. His ex-wife got pregnant by the help. Got pregnant by the help. Fucking the help got pregnant. You feel me?
What a shame.
Hey, so I guess this make him feel better, you know?
Yeah.
Get his pride back. Get a bad chick. It is what it is. It be what it be. All right, so let's move on to June. June was crazy as hell. We got my boy Ronnie O'Neal defending himself in court. This shit is crazy. When I first seen Ronnie O'Neal going viral, I was like, "It's no way! It's no way!" They saying he defended himself and he like spazzing on every damn body. I'm like, "Oh, he going to jail immediately!" But it was the best entertainment I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen no court cases this entertaining, and we knew what was gonna happen. It was the story, it was the process that we were in love with.
And the lawyer, okay, Mr. O'Neal, like she was just fed up.
That boy was stern on what he said.
Yeah, he made sure that he projected his voice. He made sure that y'all understood exactly what he was saying.
But he incriminated himself. He said I did kill. But what was the purpose of you? What was the purpose of you?
But they better get it right.
If you gonna say it right. You just said, y'all better say I killed her dead.
What? Hey, this was some shit, man. I ain't never seen no shit like this, man.
By far, when this meeting came out, not only did he look crazy, what he was saying in the courtroom was crazy. And they always tell you, if guys, word of advice as well, if you ever get in any trouble, do not defend yourself because you are emotional.
That nigga there was like, man, I'm gonna lose anyway. I might as well have me some fun.
So
let's go down in the books, people.
And his verdict was life in prison, right? He got a life sentence.
I think so.
Yeah, he got a life sentence.
I mean, man, he don't need to be in population. Walk around with us.
Yeah.
He don't need to be with us normal people. Shit, I don't wish jail on nobody, but a threat like this man, he is out of it. Yeah,
and then his child witnessed the incident, and he basically was trying to say his child was lying.
Basically,
what?
That shit was so sad. Like hearing that boy talk to him in the courtroom. That was real sad, man.
That's trauma that little boy is gonna have to go through for the rest of his life until he, gets help and seek help. So
ever, man. All right, so let's move on. July. So
y'all think I'm playing with y'all?
God damn it, I'm not. If y'all thought this girl was gonna win, God damn it, I'm not. That's yeah. So Sha'Carri Richardson. Sha'Carri Richardson was July. That was the story of July. We thought we had America's new sweetheart. But goddamn, life came at us fast.
Really fast.
Really fast.
Look at Sha'Carri.
This is dead last. This is the end of it right here. But
dead last.
It started off with such a beautiful story. The thing about Sha'Carri was I found out after a lot of conversations, she just was like the everyday ratchet girl from the hood. And everybody loved, like, that's me right there. That's me. And she was going to be the world's fastest woman. That's what they thought until Shelly Ann and what homegirl name?
Frazier.
Not Frazier. How I always do her like this? She the fastest woman like that. Elaine Thompson. Elaine Thompson. What her name is?
She got a long ass name.
The chick, she had no chance.
Which one?
Sha'Carri.
She
had no chance. She had no chance.
She got dusted.
He don't really act like he forgot that girl name.
Sha'Carri.
For a second, got Sha'Carri.
So what happened with Sha'Carri? So she had what she did the first time.
She smoked weed. And she won the pre-trial.
Okay, so for the Olympics, she won the pre-trial, and she broke some kind of record too, right? No, she just beat somebody.
She just did good at it. She just qualifies to go to the Olympics.
Okay, so
then she smoked weed
and got out of the Olympics.
Disqualified.
So then everybody was defending her and stuff.
Everybody defended Sha'Carri Richardson. Let her run.
And then what she said?
She accepted it. She said, "Okay, I did what I had to do. And
then
my
what
mom
happened?
passed away,
and then she got dusted.
And then she talked shit.
Then she talked trash.
Oh yeah.
Cash trash.
Cash money, hella shit. All the shit in the world. Sha'Carri was talking so much shit. And finally, her time came. And and she got her ass smoked
by everybody. The
whole
entire
field.
line.
The whole field. Everybody you talking shit about because she was making it seem like she was the best thing since
Everything.
Michael Johnson or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Usain Bolt or some shit.
Usain
I
Bolt.
don't know.
Yeah, she was.
That's how she was
best thing
acting.
since
That's how she
Usain.
was acting, bro.
And those girls had to come out and show her, like, listen, stop talking.
Life comes at you
Meet
fast.
me on the track. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say.
Them yam and goat meat was sure.
What?
Them yam and goat meat was
Yeah,
sure.
man, goat meat. But yeah, man, that was a crazy situation. If anything, that lets you know to humble yourself.
That's
Straight
it.
up, yeah.
Humble yourself and respect your situation.
She fumbled the bag so many times.
So fast.
And this showed us so much about how people are our problem accountability in our community. Because they was trying to excuse her so
Yes,
much. Even
yes.
she was accepting it.
Yes.
But they was trying to excuse her actions
Let her
so
run.
much.
Her mom just passed away, and she should still have the chance. And it's just like, no.
That
Other
shit-
people go through the same thing, and they learn how to cope and do different. Oh no, but she should still be able to. You knew the risk.
She knew the rest. She knew the rest. She understood that
She knew
shit.
what she was doing.
And that shit, it just comes with it, man. It comes with it.
And then after she lost, what did she do?
Oh,
She
my
talked
God.
shit again.
That's what she was about to hyperventilate, sound like a damn pastor.
And y'all know I'll be back. I'll be.
Hey, man.
Come on.
Yeah, 15 minutes of fame. That shit was real quick. She tried to be the female Allen Iverson. Yeah, man. So Sha'Carri, it did not work out the way she wanted to, and hopefully she come back next year when the Olympic shit is back and she could figure that thing out.
We'll see.
But
Hopefully.
let's go ahead and move on to August. Now August was one of the craziest months. August was fucking ridiculous. But it's two things. So we got two things for August. We got this shit right here. The what's this shit right here? No, we not gonna. This shit was crazy too, but we also got this. Is this it? We gonna play this first. This challenge right here almost
Our community.
almost ruined the whole community in August.
The Hood Olympics.
The Hood Olympics, the crate milk crate challenge.
Oh my
Almost.
god.
Oh my god! I know. In the middle of the pandemic, this is the thing that was the biggest threat. The crate challenge.
Breaking up y'all damn
Breaking
self.
legs.
People was going to the
Ankles,
hospital. People almost died doing this.
God damn! And look at the technique. They ain't even no good technique.
She already. As soon as she got up, she fell.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Oh, her body weight went to the right side. Look. Watch.
This was horrible, man.
Right, left. Boom, boom.
But did y'all do any?
Hell no.
Them shit.
No.
Was y'all invited to do it?
No.
Nah.
I don't even know nobody that did this, honestly.
What they was finding them damn crates from? That's what I
First of
That
all,
was crazy shit.
those are milk crates. I don't know.
Let me get it.
They must have stole it from like I don't know.
I don't know. Cause even when I worked at we did have milk crates. When I at convenience stores or when I worked at the drugstore, we had the milkman bought that milk crate. They still got milk crates and shit.
But don't you have to return it?
They take it. They take
Right. It's not just out for display or out for purchase.
Somebody at these grocery stores was grabbing
Putting-
milk cakes.
right.
Them shits out in the back. Hey man, I got a couple over here, bro.
Yeah.
Just give me 50 and I got you.
And this was happening in the hood, so we know how that goes.
You know how that go.
But that's
And
a
they
lot
was-
of crates.
And they
though.
was stacked. I want to know who transported a pull up, bro. I got a couple that I need to bring to the house.
Yeah, man. They buy them at the grocery store, so they was buying these shit just to die.
Oh, they was at the
Hell
grocery
no.
store. I did
Darn
never see
niggas
them.
at his best. Real talk, man.
For real.
They
She
crazy.
broke her whole ass. The little ass she had. She broke
That tailbone.
that booty bone is hurt.
Tore.
Booty bone broken. You feel me?
The crate challenge took over the black community for that short period of time.
Yes.
And everybody and their mother was out there because I think
Not my mama.
it was like a reward of if you made it all the way across. And a couple people made it. I even seen some women go up there with heels on.
Oh yeah, I
Heels.
seen that. It was a chicken hill.
Yeah, it was, like
I seen that.
some decided that one was going to go from one direction and the other from the other direction. They had to pass each other.
These people
doing, you know, and I think they got like $1,000 for doing it or $100 something.
I heard the government dropped them off in the hood.
I heard the same thing. That's
just like coke.
Yeah.
Just like coke in the 80s.
Yeah. That's definitely what happened.
All right, so the other story of the meme of August was this shit right here. This shit is funny as hell. Let's go ahead and play this for me. I hope you guys see this.
And my man was right here.
Hold on, let me try to get it on top.
I have a question. When y'all got out of the car the other day, and my old man was right here, why was y'all being rude? Because that right there made him cry all my fucking night.
Rude about what?
Laughing at him.
About what?
I don't know. Y'all were sitting, your old lady was sitting right here staring at him, and so were y'all's friends, and y'all were cracking up. When you came out, you were
no, we just got
Now don't answer no stupid ass question.
That's not stupid. I'm just asking.
I promise you that every day I come out here from now on, I'm gonna make fun of you every time I walk out the door.
You son of a bitch!
Every time I go in the door, I'm gonna make fun of you.
Well,
I don't
just like I'm going to do you.
I don't care if you sit over there and cry yourself to sleep every night.
Well, you don't have to.
But if you don't break your ass over there,
I want you to put me out. I want you to do it.
Man, he can't put you in jail. I know we go to hell, you son of a
get the hell out of this
No,
yard.
you put me out.
You got
He's going to put me out.
5 minutes. Get the fuck out of this yard, you stupid fucking bitch.
You need to quit covering
Get
goddamn
the
thing.
fuck over there.
Hey, you about it. You call him now. You sorry son of a bitch.
What are you gonna fucking do?
You do something.
Put your fucking
You
hands
got
on me.
him do something.
I want you to touch
I
me.
want you to put me out of the
Fucking
short.
bad.
Put me out of the short.
Touch me.
Put you in jail.
You want me out of the short? Put me out.
Louder. I'm not pussy. You guys just need to
Shut
leave
up.
us alone.
Just
He
be quiet.
needs to get the question.
Get the fuck out of the fucking yard.
Come on. No.
No, I want him to put his
Get
hands
the
on me.
fuck out. I'm telling you,
Put your
stop.
hands on him.
Get the
Put your
fuck
hands
out
on
of the
me.
fucking yard. Get the fuck out of here.
Put your hands on me.
Come on. Come on. Get the fuck out.
Oh, your voice got deep. Vanessa's back.
Come on. Come on. Get the fuck out.
Put your hands on me. Fuck
Let's
you.
go. You two, let's
Put
go.
me out. No.
Whoa. No, you're all
You back the fuck up.
Get the fuck out. Keep
No.
shirt.
Put me out.
Oh, she just touched me. I'm hurt. Come on. Come on.
Hey, take it out. You touch my mama. I'll fucking you up.
Oreo, come here now.
Go.
Sure says
Oreo.
stairs.
Or, babe, get Oreo now.
They had the whole family out there.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Cindy, I don't put diapers on. Put diapers on that
I am
bitch.
going to sue you for that.
I lost my ring in your yard.
No, I don't care. Get the
I'm
fuck
getting
out.
my goddamn ring! Guys, please.
Get the fuck out. Let's go.
No, let her find her ring.
goddamn. I'm getting my motherfucking
Stop! Don't! Stop! Babe, stop! Oh my god!
Oh, really?
Get the fuck out. Everybody's going.
Babe, stop! Stop! Please stop! I didn't do anything!
I don't know goddamn ring.
Stop! Oh my god! Stop! Babe, please come here. Just stop.
I'm getting my ring.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm getting my goddamn ring.
Go.
I just want everybody to ring.
I'll get it.
Yo, he watered her like some ferns.
Go get mine. I'm taking you with me. We call the law.
Babe, come on.
All right, guys.
All right, I don't know who that white guy is. Shouts out to the bro. Oh man,
Damn.
yo, I'm sweating, dog.
First of all, that is typical white people problems.
Oh my god,
That is funny as hell.
that was some funny shit. That was some funny. When I first seen that, I never knew the rest of that video existed, bro.
Me either. I only knew the first. I ain't never see the water hose part.
Never, bro.
First of all, he had a water hose out like it was a gun.
Yo,
He had a full blast.
Yeah. He hit her with that water hose. She just like, bitch, I'm already wet at this point. Shit, you can soak me up. She walked in there.
My ring's in your yard.
She said, if you touch me, I'm gonna fuck you up.
oh man, this is some funny shit. Then the husband try to come over and get beat up. Hey man,
It started off with, he cried, oh goddamn right.
It was so much layers to this shit. This shit was some good shit.
You could tell. Can you imagine having neighbors like this?
Oh no, man.
You know, this is a big fear of mine, that you have neighbors that you don't like, and you guys go back and forth over pettiness like that.
That's crazy. Plus got drugs attached to it too.
Yeah, of course, because we know what kind of drugs she's on.
Oh, that's that hard shit.
Yeah,
that's that methamphetamine.
Crazy stuff.
That's the methamphetamine. She on some crystals. Like, that's some crazy shit. Make sure y'all smash that like button, man. We just having fun. If you new to this, we going over to 2021. We got a meme calendar we going over, provided by Shade Room, mixed with a little bit of stuff of our own. You feel me? But that was August, dog. So we gonna move on to September. September was kind of crazy too. So September was the Squid Game. That right there is when Squid Game took over the whole.
Would you like to talk about this? Because this is one of your favorite shows, isn't it?
What, Squid Game? Mm-hmm. It's interesting. I mean,
how you felt when you first watched it?
Think outside of the box. It's not all about what you think, all about money. You know?
That shit.
Squid Games to me had so much different life lessons. Because as you were watching it, each time that they did these extreme games and the sacrifices and the consequences that they had to go through, it kind of was all a life lesson. Yeah. Because even when they played different games, like one of the games they played was the tug of war game. And the consequence was death. You fell to your death, but it taught them that, you're not in this world by yourself. You have to have teamwork in order for you guys to all win. Yeah. So when they were doing the tug of war thing, they all had to trust each other and say, hey, this is what we're going to do in order for us to win. We're on the same team.
That shit was crazy as hell, man.
Then it just was a lot. Then you had the situation when they, had to basically find out who's going to die over a game that they decided to play. But everybody was trying to partner up and find somebody who they like. And then that shows you too that sometimes you have to do things by yourself. Yeah, you can't always go. It's just a lot of life lessons.
Yeah, that's like that clip I played earlier. Ooh, look what the money make a bitch do.
Exactly.
Everybody was trying to get that bread. But these was all people that was gamblers. All these people was gamblers or just leverage to put themselves in bad positions. All bad decision makers. You could tell. Like, I think that the end of it came down to homie was just a bad decision maker. No matter what he's getting himself into, he just has bad judgment. Even when it came down to the very last thing, spoiler alert. The very last thing, should I go see my daughter, get on this plane to go see my daughter, or try to stop the Squid Game? Nigga, you got all this cash, bro. Leave your ass on that plane.
Go to your daughter.
Yeah, but he's just a horrible decision maker, and people like him are just gonna keep
making bad decisions.
That brings me to this thing. We veering off a little bit. I want you guys to chime in if you haven't seen it already. But that brings me to this thing that I put on my community tab. It was a question. I'm not gonna pull it up. I know from the top of my head, but it was basically if all the money was in the world was evenly divided. In 50 years, do you think the same people will be rich still?
No.
Okay, why not?
Because of what we just said. People make bad decisions.
But the people the people that already in a position, they already have a good understanding of wealth and how to manage money. That already has the money. So if you take the money out of their hands, they probably gonna make the same decisions that put them in that position before. That's just one thought, but that's just trying to counter and make y'all think about it a little bit differently.
I still think it'll be the same thing because life happens.
Life happens.
You can still try and think that you're gonna have the same keys that you once had to kind of get you to that level, but things change. Life happens. Something that you knew last year might in the law might have changed for this year. So a lot of people, let's take that avenue really quick. But a lot of different tax laws that were applied during different administrations are not the same now. So you made more money during that time frame, but you aren't going to make that same money. So you might have been able to get away with something that you could have got away with last time, but it's not going to be the same thing this time.
Okay.
Then there's things that, prices go up. Everything, and then you have the thing where You don't know if what you're selling or what your market is going to be popping at that time where it was when you were making money.
But what if they still have the same resources? They still have their gold or their oil. They still have the same resources that they use, especially their skills and stuff like that.
I still think that you still, as a person, you have to be strong-minded to make the right decisions always. I just feel like life could happen where you can get sick and you don't have the same system that you know, everything that you do, basically when you're running a business, when you do it yourself, you know it's going to be done right. Mm-hmm. But when you try to give it out to other people, or even have other people do the exact same thing that you would be doing for yourself, they do it how they want to do it. And it's not going to be the right way always.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But I think it will be a mixture. Most of the people that acquired their wealth through their knowledge and actual skill and resources, they are going to be able to leverage whatever money they have. They're going to be able to leverage that shit up to get themselves back in the same positions. It's going to be some people who just may have some good ideas, but may need some capital, but they poor, but may need some capital, and they may get that capital from that and be able to push themselves up there. But I always got this idea. I always thought the cream always rises to the top.
You felt that?
I've always felt like the cream I always felt like the cream will always rise to the top no matter what. So. I just feel like some type of way it's just always gonna work out that way.
They kind of have a say.
I don't think so, because I know a lot of people who have good ideas, and like I said, life happens to them.
But execution is a big thing, and you can have a good idea, but if you don't execute it, you can have a great idea. Like even like a lot of people that my homies, sometimes they come to me with some of the ideas for certain things, but I'll be like, I always let them know, do it. No matter what, go ahead and do it. Put it into action, because you could, whatever you saying could sound amazing on paper, but until you actually put into action, you don't know whether you may have this flaw, that flaw, where you need to fix this or that. You know, you gotta operate on it. So many people that has great ideas, and just them telling you the great ideas, that gives them an endorphins release based on your reaction to make them say that it's great. So they get excited, and that right there gives them the satisfaction just as them completing the idea. Mm-hmm. So they need to go out there and actually execute said idea, but a lot of people don't. They rather just talk.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't even know how to get started on that said idea either. They don't know what avenue they need to take or what steps needs to get taken in order for them to even get to that first step.
Yeah, but it's a combination too. I wish maybe people should do a movie like that. I think that'd be a dope movie. You know, a reset or some shit. I don't know. But let's get back to the task at hand, and that is the calendar. We are now on October. October was an interesting month, but that's when we had this situation right here. This is on the main calendar. 61-year-old Florida man, unfortunately, receives backlash for marrying his goddaughter as soon as she turned 18. Crazy. Girl jealous of my wife. Man, they even made a rap song and everything. Mm-hmm. So they had all these situations going on. Like you said, oh, goddamn. Why you so loud, girl? Turn that down some.
Like you said.
I'm young and my mind ain't open all the way. Okay, well, a young nigga is even worse than a young female. Why the fuck would you think that I want to sit around and be with a young nigga that want to fuck other people and don't got his mind made up, don't know what he want, don't want to commit, don't want to get out his mama house, don't want to do that? Why the fuck would I want that? That's not what I want. I don't want that. I want to be with a nigga that know what the fuck he want in life. I want to be with a nigga that got stacked up his bread. Play. He don't know shit. Like you said, like y'all said.
Little, she don't remember when she was with me. I lost my kids to DCF. Let y'all know I used to snort patty, sold a lot of motherfucking drugs, whooped a lot of ass, went to jail a lot. I was young and wild as fuck. I done apologized, and I'd be goddamn if I apologize any motherfucking more.
Apologize.
But bitch, you said you married Mike because you need stability. Okay, so your son, your stepson, my little cousin, your little cousin, yeah, he didn't know whether to call you his godmama or his motherfucking his stepmama or his god sister. I say, is she your god sister or your stepmama or your cousin? He said she my god sister and my cousin. Little, she don't remember when she was with.
All right, so The husband said some shit. This is a crazy situation. What do you guys thoughts, man?
Oh, mama like daughter.
Like mama like daughter.
Yeah, because both of them sound, ignorant. I understand, where people say, they looking for somebody who got their own this and that, but she sound ignorant, because, she like, oh, I don't want to date no young guy who all they do is cheat or whatever like that. You got older guys that do the same thing. So, you gotta be careful of how you word stuff and say stuff, because it's so easy to contradict yourself, because she basically contradicting herself of what she's saying. But both of them, this is a sad situation, because you see how both the mother and the daughter, how they moving, and then it's the guy who just feels it's outright right to do what he doing. It's a sad situation for him to be, to marry this girl at that age, and the whole age difference and stuff like that. It's just crazy, man.
I think it was just crazy that this was her godfather at the end of the day. So he watched her grow up, and he basically preyed on her throughout her whole life and decided like, I can't wait till she turned 18 because I'm gonna get a piece of that ass. Then on top of that, they said that she had a baby, and they don't know if this is his child as well. So he probably was having sex with her while she was still underage.
You're a psychopath.
And I'm pretty sure that. So he, like what Michael just said, he is a predator, and he groomed her. That's exactly what it was. And then the mother, she is, at the end of the day, this girl has a lot of trauma, and she did not have the right people in her life. Clearly, if this is the godfather, and then clearly the mother came out saying she was on drugs and she was in jail and all this stuff, so she didn't have in her life people who were there who were supposed to be looking out for her to kind of tell her right from wrong and show her, because this is acceptable to her in her own mind. She's thinking like this is okay. So she needed people who, like her godfather, was supposed to be guiding her in the right path, and clearly he was taking advantage of her.
Real talk. He was supposed to be a father figure to her, not a husband.
He's almost 70 years old and an 18-year-old. How, if you look at it in that standpoint, when she says that people are saying that her mind isn't open yet, meaning she's not fully developed yet.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she definitely isn't. She has a lot more learning to do, and it's a sad situation, but this type of shit that be happening in the hood too often. It's a lot of.
She want a sugar daddy. Yeah. Basically, that's what she's saying. She sees in our generation nowadays, all these young girls, they want to be with an older guy because, they want a sugar daddy. And this is her sugar daddy. Unfortunate that it has to have been somebody who knew her all her life, and it's supposedly her godfather. But we see it happen every day. We just had a similar situation happen like this.
What situation?
Where with the person who stayed locally, that guy for the football team.
Oh, okay. I know.
Yeah.
All right, but that was a crazy situation right there. Now we're gonna move on to November. November was kind of a sad situation. We had the Astroworld tragedy. That's where at Travis Scott's concert, Astroworld, the crowd was just too dang packed, over 50,000 people, and a lot of people died just from compression of the lungs. And you got the lawsuit that's on Travis Scott right now. People trying to figure out if he's at fault. To this point, I don't think that he was at fault. He does create an environment, but at that point in time, on that day, it was no way that he could have prevented that. So it's just a sad situation overall. I think the fault lies with the promoters and the venue and making sure that everything was okay at the situation. But this was a problem waiting to happen.
Sure was.
The festival atmosphere, just the way the festivals ran. So it was a problem that was waiting to happen, and it happened on Travis's dime.
Honestly, because of the whole pandemic that's going on, this should not have been going on anyway. It should have been some type of social distancing.
That, man, when I first heard about that much people, I was thinking like, why are all those people even together during the pandemic in the first place?
Exactly. And then the whole situation where it was people there telling him to stop the concert. if you ever performed on a stage, right, and you see all the lights, you can't see, right?
Hell no.
But
been on stage
when
and
people was trying to like run on the stage and try to, I don't know if people started yelling. I don't know how the situation went, but at some point you see commotion.
You can't.
Not
It's not like that.
necessarily.
You always see commotion at a concert, especially like that. You always see commotion. It's normal.
You know, like when a fight break out.
He's seen
like-
some things. He stopped it. He like when he seen one person pass out, he stopped
Yeah.
it and asked for assistance.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's just a sea of people. A sea of people. And
It's
tough
just
to
an
focus.
unfortunate situation. Damn.
And you see, and it's several times in videos when they when people were shown trying to get contact with some people or get some people's attention, they were very, very far from the stage. It was like the cameraman and stuff like that, and it's tough to hear at those concerts. Man, it just
It was a perfect storm.
yeah, man. Imagine having children less than the age of 10 in that. Yeah, and that's something that bothered me the most about the situation. Trying not to be too insensitive to the parents, but I think that the parents, they got to be much more hands-on and on point with knowing what you're sending your children into, what you're putting yourself putting them at risk for, because if anything, we know moving forward in the future, parents know moving forward in the future, sending our kids to certain things, we have to do the research. You have to.
For sure.
That's a most definitely.
Yeah, because this was a situation where the dad thought that he could, the 9-year-old, the dad thought that he could protect the son by having him on his shoulders, but when the crowd surged, the baby fell, and then he lost where he was, and the dad passed out.
Oh damn!
The dad passed out. I think the dad passed out, and then the baby fell, and then he woke up, and the son was in the hospital. So it's just like, you just got to know better, man. What we learn from situations is we can't play Monday morning quarterback and try to write something that in hindsight it's always 2020. But just try to see these situations and move on.
Now he has multiple lawsuits.
It's in the billions. It's in the billions.
Multiple.
But I think he might beat that. I think he may beat
He gonna beat a majority of it.
Yeah. But that was kind of crazy, man. So
And here we are, like J. Cole said.
here we are, well, we're gonna share November.
Okay.
We're gonna share November.
Okay.
Switch things back up. So another story of November that was kind of interesting. This was not on the Shade Room's calendar, but we decided to add it ourselves. We had Yellow Bone. That's what he want. We had Danny Lay and the baby. They whole kerfuffle. That whole situation happened, and that was a situation that was crazy. We confirmed that the baby was her baby daddy.
How terrible.
The baby was the father of the baby. That was an interesting situation, and it was him recording her. So he used it as a mechanism to not have anything fall back on him because she was snapping after he told her to get out the crib. So that was a crazy situation, and people realized that Danny Lay is basically going through a Matilda type situation based on what the baby says when her parents don't really like him because he's a black man and they prefer her with probably a Hispanic guy or a white guy. So that was a crazy situation right there. So a lot of things came from this, and what do you guys think?
I think that a lot of women were kind of trying to stand up for her because they were like, she just had a baby, and he was trying to kick her out of the house middle of the night, and she was saying she doesn't have anywhere to go and this and that. And a lot of women, they had like a couple of celebrities come out and say, hey, if you ever need anything, we got you. And who was it that came out with a song, an album, had just
Summer Walker.
And she basically put her 2 cents and was like, hey, I got you, girl. But in this situation, we were just talking about this at work, actually, where females, they kind of put themselves in situations where they're handicapped. They aren't able to do anything. If she would have been able to have her own at that moment, she wouldn't have had to depend on him to do anything. She could have left. She would have had somewhere to go. So when it comes down to everything, we can't always put all the blame on the baby because we are all in control of our own emotions.
I would say this year was the year of accountability for women.
Right.
This shit was crazy. It was like this whole calendar we went through. There's a lot of moments where women had to be accountable for a lot of shit, and that's not even just me being biased. It's just seeing how the world reacted to certain things. Like with Saweetie, people was like, "Nah, sweetie, I'm calling bullshit." What you're saying. Even towards the end of the year, Megan Thee Stallion, people like, Meg, I don't know, it's not sounding right. You know, it's a lot of different things that people have like they're being fed up with. You know, bullshit. It's like we're just trying to call things even as best we can. Sha'Carri Richardson, even though it started off people not liking Sha'Carri, I mean, people loving Sha'Carri. Then they like, all right, bitch, I'm tripping now. It's enough. So it's so many things that that led to that. Now I just don't think things was like that 2 years ago.
We're guys in the chat. We're doing November now, so this is November, and we just covered the Astroworld. That was November 2.
Yeah. So that it's just so many different things. Like this has been an interesting year. I'm really interested in seeing how 2022 would go. But for December, the Gorilla Glue girl got what he said. Gorilla Glue girl got sympathy and money for being a tough.
She did get money for it.
She did get. Hey, this a lot of GoFundMe's ran up. Another honorable mention for November was Dre. Dre Hughes. Dre, y'all don't know Dre Hughes? I can't even play this song because I don't want my shit being struck down. This is well, nigga, this nigga
guy.
Don't you love when I come around? In his ass beat, man. That's a sad situation for real. But Dre out here. I can't play the music, but I can't believe. God, why you laughing at that, man? Why y'all laughing? Why y'all laughing? Y'all ain't right, man. Build you up so I. Why you did my dog like that, dog? But Dre got that money, and Dre went on tour. Dre, they ran it up on Dre, but I think he said that he didn't actually run the GoFundMe though. He didn't run the GoFundMe.
He did it?
Nah. But then he was out in the club like getting loose. That boy is having a ball.
Oh yeah.
He was out having a ball ever since he got that bag. But yeah, he said he did not. He I don't know exactly, but he did say that though. After that, he said he need more money because he's trying to get out of crib. His
with the girl.
Baby mama.
No.
Yeah, so Dre going through it. Shouts out to Dre though, man. Hopefully he figured that whole situation out.
Hopefully, because that is so sad when you're in a toxic situation like that and you aren't able to get out because of finances.
Yeah.
A lot of people say in toxic relationship because of that same reason, because of stability at that moment where they have somewhere to lay their head or they have somebody to kind of make meals and do those certain type of things, somewhere to eat, sleep, shit.
Yeah. So yeah, December is the self-defense guy.
This is not who is on the calendar. This is who we decided to put for December.
Yeah, we decided the self-defense guy was the most viral story this December, even to the point that SNL has done skits about this dude right here. So I'm trying to find a video just so we can laugh at it real quick before we wrap the stream up. It's this one. Is this it? I think that's not it. Hold on. This is the one video. This is
the one with the little dude.
Nah, the one where he's saying how to stop getting jumped.
You walking around in a circle.
Yeah.
Like that really will happen.
What you do is this.
Yeah.
You just don't run at that point.
This is what you do right here.
But you gotta throw some blows though. You
just can't be running around. They gonna clip your ass.
There it is. That's the SNL one.
I can't play the SNL. They probably strike this shit. SNL don't play. But now that boy kind of quick, like.
If I move. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What that shit you was talking, nigga? Oh, you was gonna do what when you see me, nigga? Whoa! Relax! What you doing where?
You in heaven, my boy.
No. I was with him too.
Man, what you
Detroit runs follow training. They skip their training, and that's what happens. That'll get you killed. Always come to training.
Here he go.
What you doing here?
Here he
Nigga,
go.
you already did.
You didn't come to training.
Man, you never.
gotta come to
We
training.
did what you told us to do.
You can't skip training.
Man, hell
Never
no.
skip your
Oh man, but
Yeah.
So this dude right here said he could. He tried him.
So this is an urban facility where they kind of do training for people in the urban neighborhood, so they can have self-defense classes.
So homie was trying to prove that he could get us, so he did a little quick snatch away.
Somebody made a meme about that. And when you see when he hit the trigger three times, he said, "You shot 3 times."
So homie basically said, man, I wasn't going full speed on you. You feel me? I wasn't going full speed. So from that point, for the rest of the day, he tried to give us that hell for the rest of the goddamn day. Hold on, let me try to pull that shit up. Cause that self-defense man wasn't having that shit. He wasn't trying to get shot out by the little Asian boy. So he went ahead and man, hold on. That was the me you talking about the dial 3 times shit right there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, self-defense man was that bullshit. Hold on.
There you go.
I'm not ready for Yep, you come here. You can hear. That's the first thing I thought. You do here, 1, 2 in the eyes, and then here.
He wanted to fuck him up. So he said he resisted and then cried about his wrist. Post a whole video of the gun going into your chest. Oh man, so he was.
But I would not want to go to an instructor like that.
Hell no. But you wouldn't want to. So who would you go to?
Not him.
Not him.
Somebody who will teach you how to, like, in a real life situation, how to defend yourself. That way he teaching is how to get killed. Like, ain't no way how you gonna defend yourself by you trying to. Then you got a gun pointed to your head. You trying to move the gun, then gonna shoot.
Hell yeah. I don't think nobody that damn quick.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone that damn quick. But that's the last of the calendar. But I seen this video earlier. I may put it black.
White kid.
Did y'all see this? This is fucking crazy.
What's that?
They said people that work on the 6th day of COVID, 6th day after having COVID. Y'all remember that shit? They said 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could come back to work.
Yeah.
They crazy.
They posted this video right. People on the 6th day. How she did that shit?
She in the bed.
It gotta be standing up on something.
Yeah, something, bro. Ain't no way that in the damn bed.
Ain't no way the motherfucker just spinning like that. Ain't no way the motherfuckers just spinning like that. That shit crazy. But that's gonna wrap up the show for the night. Anything you guys want to add?
2022, be good to us, please. Please, we do not want to have all of these stupid ass people doing all these dumb ass challenges next year.
You know it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen, bro. What you wanna say, bro? Next time we come on, it's gonna be the new year.
New Year, this happy holidays, happy New Year to everybody. Make sure y'all stay safe. Just wishing everybody the best for this upcoming year. You know, follow your dreams, follow your heart. Love your loved ones while you're here. Time is short. And anything you want to do, put your mind to it. You could get it done, man. Stay positive with anything you do and keep God first.
Yeah, all right.
God, Mike's trying to be funny, saying stay tuned for 2022. Hopefully, we don't have a repeat of 2022.
Exactly.
2020 as well.
No, we're not finna to get to. We're not doing that, Mike.
But what I gotta say is, bro, I'm gonna talk to y'all more before the year is out. We're gonna talk some more on my channel. Make sure y'all on point for tomorrow when I drop that video with the top 10 craziest moments of black male YouTube. You feel me? We're gonna talk about that tomorrow. That's gonna be a shorter video. But I appreciate y'all. Once again, like homies did say, though, I want to emphasize that whatever idea you got in your mind, start execution right now. Start the process. Whatever you got going on, any ideas, any thoughts, start the process. Start the process. Start the process.
Do it.
Process. Whatever you got to do, start the process, and look and see where you at next year. You know. Mm-hmm. But you got to go start beginning. Go through all the.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Y'all said
2022.
Y'all said y'all socials.
It's your boy TK Money checking in. Follow me on Instagram at TK_money. Make sure you follow everybody on this channel. Follow Don't Cancel the Culture Podcast and the Veterans Media on YouTube.
Do that.
And everywhere.
Do that.
Hey y'all, it's me, Lisa Lee. Don't forget to follow me at attractive_smiley, and you also can follow my business page at C_more_creation. And please don't forget to follow us at Don't Cancel the Culture on all major platforms.
Do that. And this way, Stacy, you already know where to find me. Post on the daily right here on this channel. I appreciate y'all for vibing with us, man.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year for everybody in the chat, man. We out.
Blessings.
Make sure you smash the like button on your way out. We out.
Yo.
Yo.